do you feel your greatest improvement was this year?
My greatest improvement, I'd probably say this year, would be being a great defender, rebounding, getting my teammates open, setting great screens. I feel like that was a big part of where I grew as a player this year.
What's your biggest takeaway from the season?
Biggest takeaway? Overall, as a team, I feel like we started off pretty slow. We were last on the defensive end, so that kind of put us behind from the expectations that were set for us. I feel like we're supposed to win a lot more games, and we put ourselves in a difficult position. But later on, we started to pick it up after the All-Star break, and we made a push, and then we ended up making the playoffs. That was our main goal, but we ended up playing the Golden State Warriors. They're the best team in the league. But next year we got to come out with a different mindset, be ready to go, and try to get a better seed and make a deeper run in the playoffs.
What's your summer look like, Noah?
I haven't talked to Coach and Neil yet, but I think I'll be around here in Portland. I'm still trying to figure out where else I'm going to be working out at. Probably in Boston, LA, maybe New York, but I'll figure that out after I talk to those guys.
Is there an aspect of your game or anything in particular that you focus on?
Just get back to shooting that mid-range and working on my shooting, being able to space the floor more. I feel like I wasn't as consistent or didn't get too much of an opportunity to showcase that too much this year.
Moving forward, how excited are you kind of work with Nurkic? Be like the front line?
I'm very excited to work with him. We're both young bigs. You guys saw what we were kind of able to do when he came over through the trade. He was making defenses collapse on him, and he was just finding me in the right spots and getting me easy buckets. So it was pretty fun playing with him and having somebody that's that big down there to help me rebound and things like that. And he's a great defensive presence also. So it's great playing with him.
In that same regard, kind of playing with Nurkic, do you feel like you made strides at the end of the season? Because it seemed like you went from, it was kind of an up-down season for you, but it seems like towards the end you really started to really kind of put together consistent play, maybe for the first time in a while.
Yeah, I would definitely say so. I remember during All-Star break, Damian texted me and he told me, he's like, I need you. We need to make a push to get to the playoffs. I'm like, yeah, man, I know I definitely got to step up. I'm not happy with the way I've been playing either. But when we came back from the break, just started playing with more confidence, being more alert, and just trying to do the best job I can to help my team win.
No, do you still feel like a young player? I mean, you're still young, but you've been in the league a while.
Yeah, I've been in the league for 3 years. I actually, out of the 3 years, I played a lot. I played a lot of quality minutes in 2 of them, and I definitely feel like I'm continuing to grow, doing some of the things I knew I'd be able to do when I came into the league. Be a pretty good rebounder. I knew coming in from college I was going to be able to do that, but there's still a lot of things I need to work on to help myself improve as a player.
Did you start to get comfortable, like knew where you needed to be on the floor, especially towards the end? And how does that affect your confidence when you're able to get a couple of those putbacks and things like that?
Yeah, I kind of just simplified it. The coaching staff, they decided they wanted me to play around the rim, being a dunker. Be like a Kenneth Fareed type player, play with energy. I'm always going to bring energy and play hard, so that was kind of the role I fell into.
Did that defined identity help?
Yeah, it definitely helped. Just simplifying things, not trying to worry too much. Like, oh, I want to shoot threes, I want to do this, I want to handle the ball, I want to show this and that. But just simplifying things and being in the dunker, getting easy dunks, being in the right positions to rebound better, and it definitely helped the team out in the long run as we made our push to the playoffs.
What do you see as your biggest hurdle or biggest obstacle in front of you?
Biggest hurdle, biggest obstacle. That's a good question. Like I said, biggest hurdle, I'd probably say just getting more consistent and confident with that mid-range jumper to make teams be more honest and actually show more attention to me. Definitely help our team out. If I'm knocking those jumpers down more consistent, it'll give us another threat out there.
How do you think you performed in the playoffs? And did you learn anything about your game or anything like that going through these playoffs and playing consistently?
Oh yeah, I definitely learned a lot throughout the playoffs. Last year, I played a lot throughout the regular season. Didn't play too much in the playoffs. This year, I played a lot and I got some quality minutes in the playoffs. The first couple games in the series, I struggled a little bit. I did some good things here and there, but I didn't really have too great of performances. I rebounded the ball pretty well the last 2 games, and that's what I'm out there to do. That's what I'm known for, and I felt like I played with more confidence. I was running around the rim, getting putbacks, and just playing with a lot of energy. That's something I'm always going to do.
A couple more questions and we'll wrap up.
What teammate impressed you the most this year?
I'd have to say. I had to say Yusuf when he came over. A lot of people didn't know what he was going to be able to do, but I remember every time we played him in the preseason or in the regular season, he always gave our bigs trouble. Our bigs always end up in foul trouble with him, so I knew he was going to be a big presence when he came over. Being a 7-footer, 300 pounds, really skilled down there. It's going to be tough to deal with him, so I was very surprised and impressed with Yusuf, the way he came and changed and turned our season around.